All right, guys. Well, welcome back to R.O.O.T Off-Road. We're at Jeff's place, and we're doing some repair work. Looking like doing a lot of repair work. So we got a drive shaft.
No, we don't.
No, we're not doing the skid plate.
Ball joints.
I don't want to take those self-tappers out.
The axle, brakes, bushings.
Stupid. It'd be stupid.
Carrier bearing. What else? What else were we doing over here?
Okay, listen. Everything he just named, out of all this stuff, that's the only thing that's broke.
So we're just doing a little more of a repair and upgrade.
Yeah, this is just standard maintenance. The ball joints are still good. Almost 5,000 miles on the machine.
Hard miles.
These are still good. And we did one, I replaced them once, so this is the second time replacing those. This is just an upgrade. I don't know if we need brakes, I have them just in case. And this is the front driver's side axle, because over a year ago, I tore the boot, and you can see some grease there. So I've been riding on this axle for more than a year with no grease in it, and it's still works. Yeah. But we're tearing all this apart anyway, so I'm just changing it.
So well, you gotta take out the winch, pull the front diff.
Why are you starting back here?
Driver side shock.
Side.
Get the axle out on both sides, and
Where did you put?
well, we got our work ahead of us for sure. I think the book calls for 4.5 hours of time to replace the drive shaft. We're gonna have a good group of guys here, and we're gonna see how fast we can get it done. Stay tuned. So what we got here? We got a winner.
Here is the stock output shaft, carrier bearing, yoke, U-joint, yoke, and broken drive shaft. So yeah, Mr. Tire Plug. Ooh, that thing was beat to hell. I hope we get a new one of those.
Well, that was from you flopping around.
Yeah, I know what it was from. Also flopping around to the car wash.
It's just a nut on there, so.
Well, there's a bolt in it, so it didn't come with it.
No.
Shit.
I mean, I'm sure you got a bunch of those nuts laying around. If not, my wife has them in my purse.
But so we're leaving the yokes stock. We're replacing this U-joint, and then we got this is going to be on the new drive shaft, and then right here is the new output shaft and the new carrier bearing.
Yeah, so you don't need any of that except for the yoke.
No, I need you to turn the camera off so I can slow his ass down.
So what do you fellas got going on over here?
Skillet.
Listen, we learned a new thing. First of all,
Teaching old dog new tricks.
Listen, I need you to zoom to take a look at that right there.
Oh yeah, we are definitely.
Go Buckeyes.
You watch enough of that.
So that's what we're doing. We're here to help. One, educate ourselves, and two,
how to be a backyard mechanic.
you, the general public, listen, all you people who are actually mechanics, don't judge us.
We're nice people, okay? We're learning.
Yeah, we actually have mechanics here. We have certified mechanics here, 3 of them. They can't agree on anything, but they're here. So, U-joint. This is the yoke. I don't remember which way this goes. This goes on to the output shaft. This one goes on to the drive shaft. So we're putting a new U-joint in, and we have this little tool right here. He called it a
Ball joint press.
Ball joint press, but it did really good on getting them U-joints out. So we're gonna put that back together, and then we got the
Clutch out, we're gonna
So
service it.
what Tommy Tire Plug did, instead of taking the skid plate off and getting to the carrier bearing from underneath,
Here, I'll show you.
yeah, he pulled the clutch out and got to it from the side.
Plus, we're gonna service the clutch anyway, so.
Yeah.
Cause that way you can access everything. Honestly, with the skid plate off, it would just be a pain in the ass to get into there anyway, so. But there's our broken drive shaft.
I think you almost probably pull it out that way almost.
Let's see, can we? No. Unless it's, well, I can get that plate
Yeah.
off.
But we're almost done up there anyways, so. Get that pulled out and get it all cleaned up in here.
Yeah,
Get it all put back together.
That would just be able to pull out.
So the holes are good, it's just the...
That plate wasn't there.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, it would have been a faster way.
Wait, we wouldn't have to pull the diff, wouldn't we?
No, we wouldn't have to pull the diff.
Stand by. Let's see if this
Well,
works.
we're gonna give this a shot. Might have a new way of doing this, guys. We'll let you know. All right, well, we got it out that way.
No, that's what it is.
Drive shaft came out through there. Not really. Right up in here. So, looks like you had to pull off the back plate. What else did you have to pull off here, Tommy, to make this work?
So, we did the clutch, this plate, loosened this up, and then that drive shaft literally slid out, just like here, through this little A-arm gap. Easy peasy.
So,
A lot easier than dropping that front diff.
yeah.
Wow. But, here's the question. How are we going to be able to put it back in that easy?
Yeah.
We'll find out.
So we're gonna find out if we can put it back in that way. And we're gonna let you know. Yeah, we're gonna go to a commercial break, and we'll see if it goes back in that way.
You know, on there, but it's catching on that wall, the firewall. That clip was right there.
Does it go on like this?
Yeah, it goes like that, facing forward. And then they put that Loctite on there, I'm telling you.
What goes on there?
So you have that yoke,
Right here.
an output.
That goes forward.
And you'll see it'll go on the yoke, but it's sitting on that plastic. It needs to go through that plastic up against the seal.
How'd that come out?
I have no idea. I could try to, let me see if I can move this plastic around from here. Pry bar?
Wait a second, hold on. I can get it. The pry bar. Unless you're gonna do it. I think he's doing it.
What do you want to do with it? Raise it.
Oh yeah, hold on, look at
There you go. Yep, money. Ain't gotta move shit, Joe.
Good. Well, I couldn't do it by myself, that's
I know.
for sure.
Yeah.
But you can't reach your arm around that door.
No, I can't. Is there enough play in No. there to get the stuff in the back?
Josh has already up to the.
That's what I mean. Is there enough play to fit this stuff in the back?
Yeah,
It's got a little bit of meat
I
on
think
it.
so.
I have a bunch of these,
I mean, it's gonna be no different than.
and even like the bristle.
Nothing.
Smack it.
My snap-on hammer.
Move through. There you go.
Beautiful.
You're good. You can tighten the front up.
Nuts.
Front's good, Joe.
Front is good.
Idea of 3 minutes.
I think they found these nuts, no?
Yeah.
Let me get it. I think that's a 12.
That's one of the old ones.
So, do you think that it's possible to do that without having to crack that drive shaft loose or the front diff lift?
Yes. I think that this would be it's pretty simple going out the back. You pull this off, and you gotta, at this point, if you broke your drive shaft, chances are you probably need to service your clutch anyways. So, yeah, I mean, it's probably a good maintenance thing to pull this all off, clean it, instead of pulling your whole front diff and all that.
Where's your mark?
Plus, it'd be a good time to clean all this too.
Yeah, get it all cleaned up real nice.
All that. So, roger that. All right, I'm gonna start slapping it all back together. Are you guys servicing the clutch over there?
No.
Oh.
All right. So where's that bolt up to?
So this is your carrier bearing, which this plate here goes here. All right, and then this piece here goes here.
Okay.
All right, so that'll bolt to this. So that's why you take this off. You know, you gotta take that off anyways. Put the drive shaft on. Put it on the locators. Do it all loose, right? Put it all together loose and then tighten it down. That's probably my best bet. What I'm gonna do, how I'm gonna attack it. All right.
Sounds like a game plan.
Sounds like a game plan.
Well, we got Jeff's bike all put back together. Gonna be good for Rush here in a week. So yeah, so our next video, hopefully I'll get it out to you guys pretty quick, but it'll be of us at Rush. It'll be after this video, obviously. But thanks again for watching, tuning in. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button for us. Help us grow. I really appreciate it. You guys are really making this happen for us. And we'll get back with you as soon as we can.